Yo, they selling dreams but never back it up. Talk a big game but never stack it up. If you ask the wrong question, they acting all tense. Cause deep down, they know they lack common sense. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Fake gurus won't teach you less you pay that fee. They ain't trading, just selling some false belief. They got echo chambers all filled with clones. Not in agree, don't think on your own. Asking real questions, watch them get mad. Talking circles when they don't understand. Tricking new traders with hype and some lies, showing rented cars, flexing fake lifestyles. Fake gurus won't teach you, gotta pay to play. Acting like pros, but they trading in replay. Don't ask questions, they dodge and deflect. Cause it might just expose what they don't know yet. Echo chambers, just hype and noise. Tricking new traders with rented toys. Trade intuition, keeps it real, no flex, just facts. Trade intuition, put the truth on the track. They promise riches, they promise gold. But where's the proof? They never showed. Just a flashy site, a paid group. Same old scam, man. You know the name that rhymes with scam. They don't trade, they just post receipts. Screenshots cropped so you can't see the heat. Acting like bosses, acting like kings. But without their sign-ups, they ain't got a thing. Fake gurus won't teach you, gotta pay to play. Acting like pros, but they trading in replay. Don't ask questions, they dodge and deflect. Cause it might just expose what they don't know yet. Echo chambers, just hype and noise. Tricking new traders with rented toys. Trade intuition, keeps it real, no flex, just facts. Trade intuition, put the truth on the track. They don't want you to think, they just want you cash. Feeding you lies so their pockets get fat. But trade intuition is here to change that. To show you the way. With daily live streams, not a dream. Forget the noise, focus on skill, price, actions, the key. That's how you build, keep it simple, no magic plan. Just patience, discipline, a real trader's stand. Yeah. No flex in here, I don't need to pretend. No rented cars, just charts and trends. You wanna grow, then put in the grind. Forget the scams, develop your mind. No shortcuts, no magic key. Just risk control and strategy. Trade intuition teaches for free. Live streams on deck while they just sell you dreams and a false success. Fake gurus won't teach you, gotta pay to play. Acting like pros, but they trading in replay. Don't ask questions, they dodge and deflect. Cause it might just expose what they don't know yet. Echo chambers, just hype and noise. Tricking new traders with rented toys. Trade intuition, keeps it real, no flex, just facts. Trade intuition, put the truth on the track. Yeah, don't let them trick you. Don't get scammed. Watch out for the scammy cup and handy.
That's right, guys. Be careful. There's a lot of scammers out there. There's wolves in sheep's clothing. So be very careful out there, guys. My job is to protect you. You are a cub. Or a cub or a small lion, if that's a cub too. Here we go. Welcome to the jungle, guys. 3, 2, and 1. Bingo, bango. Bingo and a bango. So happy you guys are here. Thank you so much. This is a bonus stream. Normally I stream every single day, Monday through Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then Saturday and Sunday at 5. But I'm going to start doing 4 o'clock Eastern on Saturday and Sunday, so that Sunday we could push our people to Billy Goatel. So that's the plan. Hopefully I can remember. I do thank you guys very much for being here. And we got Dynamite. Dynamite says, this beat goes hard. It sure does. It warns you about the scammers that are out there. The scammers that hoot and holler and clap and, you know, did you enter the trade? Even though they exited or they didn't enter. Yeah, it's a warning. It's a warning. I have a few of those songs, and what I need to do is I need to put them so it's the background music, so you can hear it. But towards the end of the show, I do have another song that I'll be playing, warning you about scammers, warning you about the people that are out there that don't really care about you. They say they do, but they won't help you. They won't help you unless you're in their group. For me, I do this every single day, multiple times a day. I have, of course, my shows that we just went over, and then I have a show on Piper Academy Network at 4 o'clock Eastern Time, and I do a show there. So I do minimum 2 shows during the week, and then, of course, bonus streams. So make sure the notification bell is on, and of course, the weekends, I do some shows as well. My goal is to help you make money. Plain and simple. I'm not here to step on your back so I can elevate myself and buy a new Rolex and flex to you, or a house and flex to you, or a car. List goes on and on. All right, here we go. Hey, we got Dylan in the house. What's up, Dylan? Appreciate you, man, for being here. Thank you, guys. Of course, we do have Alexandra G also in the house. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. Let's look at the crypto bubbles. Right now, it's going up. Does this mean Bitcoin's going up? Well, we'll find out in just a moment. What about the daily? The daily so-so. Trump is up 15.6%, but that does not surprise me because, well, it's been down and way down. Would I trade this one? Not so much. Just because we can get dumped on. I forget when the token unlock is supposed to happen, but I believe possibly in a few weeks. So just kind of be careful with that. If you are holding this for long term, you may see a dump probably in a few weeks. Maybe. I'm not too sure. All right. So with that being said, let's go over. Oh, before I get started, I do want to show you this. This is my buddy right here. This is Road Dog Crypto. He's a turkey. He's a turkey. And he goes over charts. He has a really great community. And his community, they give a lot of coins that I normally would not have even thought of looking at. And of course, Road Dog will look at it. He will see the charts. He'll sometimes do a deep dive on it. So I recommend everybody, go to Road Dog. Let me go ahead and put that in the chat. This is his YouTube. So definitely check him out. Send him some love. Let him know that I sent you. Trade Intuition. He's streaming right now, but I'm going to go ahead and close his out. That way it'll free up some space. Here we do have Piper Academy Network. As I mentioned, I go live there Monday through Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is Lunar Beaches Crypto. He does the Mad Show, Markets After Dark. He does his at 11. Road Dog does his around 10:30 every night. And then for Markets After Dark, that one is Sunday through Thursday at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So definitely check him out as well. And of course, if you're new to that channel, let them know that I sent you. Trade Intuition. But this guy's really good. He was going over the Elliott wave theory. Of course, I don't do Elliott waves, and I made a comment also because he's explaining it very well. It really wasn't confusing, but I kind of made a joke about it. I was like, man, it feels like I'm in the university class in the back of the room, trying not to make eye contact with the professor because I don't want him calling on me. I like elementary. And that's what I do. I show you in the most simplistic form, support, resistance, and of course, trend lines. But he did a great job. So if nothing else, watch his show and see what he was talking about as far as the Elliott waves. So there we go. I'm going to go ahead and close that one out as well. Then, of course, we have my channel. And if you're a YouTube member, you have access to these special videos that I give for my VIP group. And then, of course, I also trickle those down to, the YouTube members. Now, the higher tier you are, the more videos you get. That just kind of makes sense. Plus, it's fair. Then, in addition to that, I do the YouTube videos, these member videos, in case you cannot afford the membership. With the membership, of course, I give you exact prices, when to enter, when to move up your stop loss. I update the charts. I give you detailed training videos. And then these videos sometimes get trickled down, not all of them, of course, but some of them get trickled down to the YouTube members. So definitely, if you're not a YouTube member, I strongly recommend you do so. This is going to help you, one, save time, and two, save a whole bunch of money. And for me, the way I look at it, I want to show you that I know what I'm doing. I don't want to say, oh, you have to join my group so I can teach you how to trade. No, I do that several times a day so that I can make you money. And then guess what? You can have money to join the group. That seems like a pretty good business concept. I show you that I know what I'm doing. I'm very confident in what I do. You make money, you join the group. There you go. Plain and simple. So this is the starter kit per se, the YouTube members. The actual course class is the VIP group. All right. If you have any questions, reach out to me, trade_intuition. There's no pressure. I let you know basically what the groups can tell. So let's go ahead and I'll leave that one up. Now, this is the liquidations heat map. Liquidations heat map. Wes says, no sleep, Joe. I actually did sleep. I slept for an hour, maybe an hour and 30 minutes. It was right after my show, and I had to do the Piper Academy show at 4, and I did a 2-hour show on my show. And so I'm staying up and I'm doing charts and everything. And I was like, why isn't it, what's wrong with this trading view? What? Oh, hold on, wait for it. Wait for it. I need to do a sound effect to this, but here we go. Story time. Story time. That's my story time. That's my story time thing. All right. So I was going to go to sleep, and I said, no, I'm going to stay up because if I go to sleep, I'm not going to wake up. And sure enough, I was like, why isn't this dumb, lines going on my chart? I'm thinking it, but my hand is not doing it. I mean, that's how tired I was. I said, all right, fine. I will go to sleep. I had some alarms set. I had 3 alarms, and I went to bed, and I woke up on the very last alarm. Now, granted, they ring for like 2-3 minutes, and it's very loud, and it's right by my head. And I woke up on the very last one. I was like, oh man, I'm glad I said 3. Then I washed my face and I got started. Went back to work. Oh, let's go. So that concludes story time. That concludes story time. All right, moving on. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and look at this. Yeah, so the songs that I have, they're pretty good. They're pretty good. Oh yeah, put on some background music. The songs I have, they're pretty good, I think. And I will be sharing another one at the very end of the show. And then I'll probably put them as background music. I need to put them all together. Let's see here, going down the list. We got Dylan in the house. Thank you, Dylan. Thank you for being here. Thank you. See here, we got West in the house. Thank you, West, for being here. Appreciate you. CJ in the house. Now, again, I love questions, guys. Please ask me questions. This is your 1 hour of free mentorship. And then, of course, sometimes we go a little over. But this is your 1 hour free mentorship. My goal is to get you up to speed so that you can absolutely dominate this market. That's my goal. And if you want to do it faster, join the group. If you don't have the money for it, watch every single live stream that I do. Make sure the notification bell's on, and you will learn. You will learn how I do all this stuff. Do I win all the time? Nope, sure don't. But right now, I'm up. I'm up on the Bitcoin trade that we took on the 4 o'clock Piper Academy show. So we are up on that. Here, Ryan says, Road Dogg and Joe are the team to beat. Thank you, man. Let's see here. We got Lunar Beaches Crypto, the guy I was just talking about. Very knowledgeable guy. See here. That's an app. Yeah. See here. Dylan says, working. So listening in the background. Thank you, Dylan. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for the support. See, we got All Set in the house. Thank you, my friend. Yes, definitely smash the like. Smash the like, guys. See, Wes says, 3rd alarm is the charm. There you go. Man, I was afraid I didn't want to go to bed. I was like, no, I can't, because I'm not going to make it. I was scared too. It's like, oh no, I'm going to get fired. Let's see here. All Set says, I just woke up from my nap too, man. Checking on my trade. There you go. Very good. All right, so let's go and get started. This is on the 24-hour time frame. We're going to refresh the chart just one more time. And we have some liquidity up here. Not much, 43.4 million. That's nothing. That's chump change. Chump change. Then we have a little bit more up here at 45 million. So we're looking at 82,895 and 82,397. Price might go up. Now, please don't ever think that because we have liquidity up here and the market makers might push it up here. The key word is might. Don't ever think that it will go up. Nobody knows what's going to happen. We only know what has happened. We know past tense. It's really easy. Oh my gosh, really easy. Oh yeah, so I would have shorted right here. It came up to the liquidity, blah, blah. Man, that's easy to do. But what's to say that the price wouldn't have come down and then shot back up because there was an injection of money, an injection of people. But it's way different doing it after. Yeah, it's definitely. We have a long wick reversal right here. We went into this order block, and there's a fair value gap over here. And here, look at this selling pressure. No, because it could have easily come down, found support right here on this level, and then bounced up and continued up. And then what? Now is your thought process still? Yes, we would have shorted here. No, it wouldn't have been. Because now it went up, so all the people who do, the setups after the fact, well, they can't say that now. Now they're going to look for reasons. Well, we had major support right here, so that led me to believe that it was going to bounce here. Really? So what I do is I show you in the moment. Am I right all the time? No. Am I right sometimes? Sure. But that's what I show you. I show you in the moment. That's really important. Let's see here. Let's go to the 12-hour time frame. 12-hour time frame. Man, we have a lot of liquidity down here. 79,991. We have 37.87 million market or liquidity. Then we have another area at 79,671 or 74. That's at 41.93 million. So if I had to guess, I would say, you know what? Let's come down here first before we go up. So I'm going to write this down. So we can just say 80. We just put it at 80. Today is the 14th, 25 at 80K, 37.87 million, 12 hour. Okay. So I wrote that down. I mean, the one up top, Now, how do we trade this? Well, we trade this using support resistance. Now, this question I get a lot. How do I trade? Because I don't use all these indicators and everything else. How do I trade? Well, I trade using the SMC, Smart Money Concepts, supply zone, demand zone, market structure, which consists of change of character, break of structure, order blocks, fair value gaps. I trade using all that without using all those big fancy words. I just show you what I think might happen, and then I give you the reasons why. I also use ICT, which is inner circle trading. This is the composite man. This is the market makers. This is the areas of liquidity. That's what that entails. So instead of using all these fancy terms and making myself sound like I'm really, really smart, which I'm not, I just know how to trade, I show you all this in the most simplistic form. So that's what I do. One thing I always recommend, have risk management. Now you'll see that I will trade pretty high risk. You'll see that I'll trade pretty high risk. And I want to show this to you really quick. I know we're getting started. Profile. So this one was from, am I going live 2 times? Am I live 2 times? Oh, I reposted it. I clicked that by accident. So this one right here, I go live multiple times a day to help traders understand how to trade. Make sure to tune in every day. Those are my times. And of course here, I have where I went on, the screenshot was taken from my 4 o'clock stream. This is where we entered. Now, of course, when I started the stream, 1 minute prior, I entered the trade. But as soon as I started the stream, I let everybody know, hey, I took a trade, I just entered, I'm looking for a bounce here. I gave the reasons why. The timestamp is at 8:36. So if you want to verify, you can verify this. And also understand the reasons why I entered when I entered. It was very high risk though, because I'm looking for a bounce. Does it mean that the bounce will happen? No. Does it mean the bounce might happen? Sure. And it looked like we were possibly starting a higher low. It could have easily reversed, but I go over all that thought process in that video. So if you haven't already, definitely check it out. I give you my complete thought process. Make sure to smash the like on every single video you watch, whether it's on my channel, Piper Academy, or anybody. Smash the like, because that really does help. You have no idea. Like everybody always says, smash the like, leave a comment, subscribe. But until you're actual on this side of the camera, you realize how important it is to get your voice out there. So I can only help new traders with your help. So if you could, please, if you haven't already, smash the like, be active in the chat, share, man, if you could share this on your X, man, that'd be great. That'd be great. All right. So I was up 113%. Right now I'm up 132%. I was up 150%, but then it kind of came down, had a little bit of a retrace. And this is the retrace. So I ended up selling some right here. I sold some, I believe, right here. I didn't get the very top. I sold some right here, took some profit because this is what I was expecting. And in that video, there was a question, where are your targets? Well, I have zones. And what I do is I move up my stop loss and I end up taking profit, you know, when it's in the zone. It's in the zone. Once it starts curving over, because as long as it's going up, I'm not going to take profit. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait till it starts curving over. Then I'll start taking profit. And I'll shave a little bit off the top and then I'll move up my stop loss. And then now just watch it. If I get stopped out, I'm in some pretty decent profit. If it continues going up, great. I'm glad I didn't close out my short. I mean, my long. Now this could roll over if it breaks this level. So let's go and just, you know, put the whole thought process together. I'm gonna check the chat in just a moment, but my thought process, and it all starts, and this is why I trade level by level. If it breaks this level, we're gonna do the coordinates, copy. If it breaks this level, now I'm kind of worried. It's like, oh crap. It might come down and come down in here. So all of these thought process, they're always updating. So if it breaks this level, I'm looking for the price to come down to about here, then come up, maybe get rejected over that same level, then come down again. But yeah, about right here is good. And then come up. Let me see what this is. Let me move this over. Okay, I was going to see if there was an imbalance or a fair value gap, which basically means the price just moved a whole bunch. It's kind of like, I don't know if y'all can see this. Oh, it's like this right here. So you see how you have this wick? So this is candle 1, candle 2, candle 3. So what we do is we get our magnet tool, we do our box. Now my camera might go off because I noticed that I'm lagging a little bit on the sync of the voice. But we go right here to the very top of candle 1, the very bottom of candle 3, and we come over. Now here we did get, it's so funny. This got mitigated. It got touched. It got tapped. What do you know what mitigated means? No. And if you do, did you know prior to somebody telling you? No. Do you know what touch means? Do you know what tapped means? Yes. So I prefer using words that people know. That's just how I trade. That's just how I mentor. Because if I say mitigated and I continue going on, the whole time you're thinking mitigated. What's mitigated? I don't know. Let me look it up. And I'm still teaching mitigated. How do you spell mitigated? Mid. How did he say it? Mitigate. And you look it up now, and I'm still teaching. Then you look it up, you say touch, or it's like, oh, okay. And now you come back and you missed a whole section. So what I do, because your brain stops learning. And it goes into problem solving. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. And then you go and you look it up. Versus if I say the price action came here and tapped it. Oh, that's what I mean. Tap, touch. Okay, I get it. So I would think that the first area that the price might come to is this. Now notice what I do. This is really important. This is extremely important. I can't stress this enough. Whenever I do my levels, none of this is, you know, I think it look cool here. I think it make me look smart if I do this or this. I'm always looking to the left. And I have this directly in this area. Not only that, but it's in this range. You can call this like a range zone where you have a pivot and a pivot close together. This is a range zone. And what I'm thinking is if the price breaks below this, and I have my stop loss somewhere around here, 81,305. Oh, it's way down here. I got to move it already. It's way down here. Hopefully I'll remember. Because hopefully it bounces. Let's just say it doesn't bounce here. Maybe it bounces here and goes up. But what I'm looking for is a break of this level. If it breaks this level, oh good, we're back on. Let's go. But overall, everything is bearish. I'm gonna go over this in just a moment. Yeah, buddy. I just saw you, CJ. Yeah, buddy. Love you guys. You guys are the best. If you haven't already, definitely smash a like, and let's go to continue. Let's see here. I see. Offset says, nice entry. You said Bitcoin at 4 p.m. Yep. Yeah. So I strongly recommend watch every show I do, guys. Every single show. Again, I have it on my channel multiple times a day. Well, at least one time a day, sometimes multiple. And then I go on Piper Academy channel at 4 Eastern. I see here Bitcoin at 4 Eastern. Yeah. See here. And then I also have the link to the actual time and channel of Piper Academy on my Twitter. So if you're not following me on Twitter, definitely do so. Of course, I got all my links up top. And I give you the timestamp too, so you can see the entire thought process as far as entering, my targets, my process of staying in the trade. So it's so important. And of course, smash the like, leave a comment. We got Kelly in the house. What's up, Kelly? Appreciate you for being here. Going down the list. Wes says, what coins do you have your eyes on? So this is for everybody. What coins do you have your eyes on? See, Allset says Bitcoin at the moment. RS Miller says XLM. CJ says, Joe, can you set up all your Bitcoin levels from scratch so we can see how? Man, that is a great idea. That is an absolutely great idea. And I actually did that about 3 days ago. 3 days ago on one of my live streams. So you click on live. And I want to say, I do so many streams. Oh my gosh. Let's go to this one. What is it? Does it show it in the beginning? Let's try this. So let's come over here to this. And I actually go and I clear everything out. And I actually start from scratch. So let me go ahead and do this. Let me go to this. Talking about my stuff. Bitcoin. Okay, my thought process. Okay, so I don't believe I did it on this video. But what I'd recommend is just going through my videos. And it's about 3 days ago, maybe 4 days now. Maybe this one. Let's open this up in a new tab so I don't have to keep on going back and forth. But I think it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. So here I'm showing you all my complete thought process, how I'm doing it, how I'm having my levels. And I strongly recommend everybody watch my shows. Everybody, please. Like, I'm literally begging you, because I can change your life. Not financial advice, but I can change your life. And always smash the like. I never do it on my own videos, but I do it on everybody else's. I don't do it on mine. I guess I should start. But smash the like, leave a comment, and let me go ahead and get this and share it. But this is how, and the reason I did this is so that you can have the exact levels that I have with the thought process on why we have those levels. So let's go ahead and do this. And here is the video that is extremely important. I strongly recommend everybody watch this, especially like the first, 20-30 minutes. But I would recommend watching it all, because even though the coins that I look at might not be the coin you're looking at, it still has a thought process behind it. If it's a new coin, I don't know what it is. I do fundamental analysis. So I'm showing you how to do all this stuff on your coins without it being your coin. Then I'm also showing you all the different levels and just the thought process. So whenever you're watching me, I cannot stress this enough. Treat this as if it's a final exam, and everything, and I mean everything, depends on it. Like I'm telling you guys, I have changed so many people's lives. It's ridiculous, literally. And I mean, that's all I can say. Like, I have changed so many people. I've had people come to me that, Road Dog knows. I mean, I was in a group with him. I've had people come to me and man, they lost like 150,000. And I'm thinking, dude, like if I would have lost $5,000, I would have been seeking help. 150 grand and nothing but losses. And I changed the thought process and successful now. I've had a lot. I've had a lot. So I'm actually going to, let me go ahead and put this in my Stream Deck. So in my Stream Deck, where am I going to put it? I guess I'll put it here. So let me do this really fast. That way everybody can have it. Where is the text? Hopefully this doesn't take too long. System, text, bang. And then this is gonna be must watch video. Must watch video. This video explains how to find key levels, support using, let's do that, using support / resistance / trend lines. And then let me do the emoji for point. Okay, let me also do the emoji for fire. Okay, so let me do the point one first, cut. Then let's go to share again, because okay, and then let's do fire. Oops. We'll just do 2. Cut. Okay. And then see here, levels. Okay. So now, whenever I push this button, you should get this. Did it go through? Sure did. Boom. Love it. Now, if you do watch it, hopefully you do, you smash the like, you leave several comments, regarding to the video. And that really does help, get the YouTube out there, my channel out there. All right, moving on. So let's come back over here. All right, let's go. Let's go, Bitcoin. So right now I'm checking the chat once again, checking the chat. So yes, this is a very good, dude, like this is key right here. This is absolutely key. Now, not only watch my videos on my channel, but also watch my videos that I have on Piper Academy. Today, man, it was fire. I need to cut them up. The only thing is, like if I cut them up, it's gonna take like 6 to maybe 8 hours to chop it up. And I used to have a guy who I would pay, but I mean, the market's not great. And it's like, I'm just throwing away money. So I haven't done it myself. It's just it takes too long. I had people that offer to help, but they got lives, they got families, and it's always like, hey, I'll help you. It's like, all right, cool, man. This is how to do it. And then nothing. But it's okay though. I mean, I understand. So here, SUI is also down 100% from its high. Oof. Ouch. Let's see here. Wes says, has anyone heard of the coin dogging meme? I saw that somewhere. I don't know where I saw it. Oh, I think that got listed on an exchange. Coinbase, I think. I seen a notification for a listing. Yeah. Now, I haven't heard of it. I just saw it earlier today, a few hours ago. It getting listed. I wasn't sure if it got listed on Coinbase and another exchange, or if it was just like maybe 2 exchanges. I don't know. Long C says, went in on a stupid Mandy coin. Dude, it's okay, man. Like for me, let's finish reading this. On a stupid Mandy coin on Josh from this dude, that man, I think I told y'all, that's that white guy that has all these tattoos right here. I like watching people. I love watching people and how their thought process and how they trade. I'm always trying to learn. I'm like a sponge. Do I know it all? Definitely not. I mean, no way. So I'm always learning. And I saw him one day, and it was late at night, like 2 in the morning or something. And he's going on a chart. He flips it, goes to another chart, flips it, goes to another chart, flips it, goes to another chart, flips it, goes to different time frames, flips it, like literally within like 5 to 10 seconds. Now, granted, I can see everything that I need to see in that short time frame. However, people who are just coming in, they're not going to know what the heck he's doing. So that's the dude where I said, hey man, the first time I'm here, do you explain your thought process on the charts, or do you just kind of like scroll through them? And 30 minutes later, you know, because again, he's busy and there's a lot of chat. So 30 minutes later, I asked him again. And then 30 minutes later, I asked the chat, it's like, hey guys, you know, I'm new here. Does he normally go through the things? And no response. So another 30 minutes later, did it again, nothing. Is like, not even from the chat. And then I go and I log in from my other account. I have several. Log into my other account, and I see that none of my comments are coming up. I wasn't spamming. I wasn't, dude, you're trash. I wasn't none of that. It was like, it's my first time here, just wondering. And that dude blocked me like that. That dude has a serious echo chamber. Serious. But I didn't know he was the one who did the Mandy coin. Let's see here from Josh from PNG. And you told me it was crap. You're right. So I wasn't right. I was looking at the data that I was able to find based off of the research that I normally do. Did people make money? Yes. People made a lot of money. And congrats to the ones who did. Now, it actually got to the point to where I'm looking at it every single day because I want it to dump. I want to, you know, see, look, guys, this is why you look at the bundles. This is why you do X, Y, and Z. But the price actually looked good. And there was one day, I remember there was one day. So here we go. Right now, I can take credit for it. I told you, I'm not that person. The way I am is, it was a warning. Nobody knew. Like, it could have gone and made you like $1 million. Nobody knows. But you just have to be aware of what could happen. So that's what's different for me. I told you so. I told everybody. No. The thing is, there was so many coins that were in bundles from the same wallets. That's what that means. Bundles mean one person owns like 3 wallets, and this one has 8% of the inventory or the coin. This one has 12%. This one, but all of the same person. So that one person holds 11%. Another person holds 20%. Another person holds, and these are just numbers, 14%. So at any point, if they wanted to dump, they could dump. So that's what I was warning. However, I'm watching it every single day and I'm looking at it. And there was one day where I actually said, you know what, guys, man, like, this is going against all odds. Like, I would think that they would dump it already. They haven't dumped it. If it breaks this level, because the price was here, if it breaks this level and it closes, you know, the 4 hour, the 1 hour, whatever time frame I said, I'd enter it. And then, you know, have your stop loss, have your target, so on and so forth. And sure enough, it went up like, man, like another 100%, 150%. And then right when it did that, boom. And then, so it dumped. It's like, okay, good. All these, more than likely, all the wallets, they dumped. All the bundled wallets, they dumped. And then you see that dump, and then you see that spike up. I was like, hey, this might be a good opportunity to buy, because now that everybody dumped, and now it's coming up, and now where the real money is going to be made. And then I watched it because I'm very leery. I think the bundled wallet still had a lot of coins in there. I think that's why I didn't tell my group about it. And sure enough, then it went sideways for a little bit, and then bloop, and then come to find out, it's from that dude. It's like, oh man, if I would have known from the very beginning it was from that dude, I would have warned everybody, and I would have told everybody the story that I just told y'all. I would have told everybody that story. And I don't trust the coin. I don't care. I don't trust the coin. I don't trust the dude. Dude has an echo chamber. But yeah, in reference to me being right, I wasn't right. I know how to do research. And this is the very important part about watching me. I go through all this stuff. If I see a coin, I don't automatically, oh yeah, you enter here, you didn't know. It's like, I don't, this coin is a very low market cap. What is it? Like, what does it do? Is it a meme coin? Does it have utility? Is it potentially, you know, going to partner with somebody on the roadmap? Do they have a bunch of coins that are going to be, you know, releasing, you know, token unlocks? Because all that helps me with my thought process as far as, oh, if it's going to come down more before potentially going up. Not only that, but what's the market cap? Is it a low market cap? or is it a high market cap? That's going to help me determine if there's going to be a lot of volatility if it has already happened. So all this stuff that I'm doing, I am literally telling you, well, not telling you, but I'm showing you, paint the fence, sand the floor. So that when it comes to actually doing it, I mean, you're a Karate Kid. Like, not even knowing that you're learning all this stuff, you're learning about all the stuff that I'm doing, and you're watching all the time. So if you see a coin, you're like, you know what? I see Joe all the time go here and do this and this, and look at these certain things. Let me do that. Oh, wow. It's been around for 4 years and it's only on Gate.io. That's not good. There you go. Could it do a whole bunch of percentage? Sure. But that's because it went to a pump group that's, you know, and of course, if that happens, then you want to buy very little and have multiple selling targets. But I go over all that. See here. Thanks for the truth, brother. Yeah, no problem, man. No problem. We got Road Dog in the house. Road Dog, I was just talking about you earlier in the show. Recommending everybody to go to you. And of course, my buddy, Lunar Beaches Crypto, which is on Piper Academy. So very nice. Kelly says, can you look at Popcats? Yes, definitely. Come on, Bitcoin, go up. So this one's Jupiter. Very sad about Jupiter. Jupiter is at 50 cents. We saw it at 49 cents. Come on, Jupiter. I'm not in Jupiter. I want Jupiter. I want Jupiter, Radium. I want those. Let's go to Popcats. Okay, let's see. I'm not trading it. Bought some spots since it got listed on Robinhood. Okay, cool. And that was what, today? Yesterday? Forgot what it was. All right. So just know that right now, you know, I actually have a group. I have a group that I made. I didn't charge my people that are already paying money for my group. I didn't charge them extra for, and that's, man, there was one day I tuned in to a person who really likes stepping on the members' backs to elevate himself. I happened to watch it. All I need is 5 minutes, literally 5 minutes, so I can get content. I turned on his channel, and then sure enough, he was talking about a new group that he just created. It's a one-time payment of $350 and blah, blah, blah. Then he goes on to say how he's a self-made millionaire, multi-millionaire. I was like, yeah, man, you have a whole bunch of people in your group. Just say half of them pay you an extra $350. That's a lot of money. For me, I created a new group for new coin listings. Now, I've seen these coin listings, but I'm not posting them in the group right now because I don't want my members to buy them right now because the market's not great. But just think about it though. When the market's great, hopefully soon, the market's great. I'm doing a lot of research and doing a lot of sites, and I get those tokens that are going to be listed on Robinhood, Coinbase, Uphold, because those are very easy apps to buy crypto. I put it into my newly formed group that's not an extra charge, because I'm not here to nickel and dime my people. And then that way they can, you know, chart it out if they like, or maybe we might even chart it out. And then they may enter it to get a quick 30, 40, maybe even 50% quick. Because what happens as a new person into the crypto space, they open up their app, crypto.com, Coinbase, whatever it is, and they see it, big old thing sign, you know, just scrolling across the screen, new coin listing, XYZ coin with hats, up 55%. What are they going to do? Oh, wow, buy. And what we're going to do is we're going to be in those coins either prior to the listing or right at the listing. So we can enter, get an easy, well, I wouldn't say easy, but a very fast, hopefully, potentially 20, 30, 50% right off the bat. And that's a huge benefit of being in my group. Like, I literally do all the work for you. And then I also have another group where it's coins that are on DEXs. Now, when that was popping, making us a crap load of money, I'm posting charts in there. I'm doing all this research, and like, we made some nice money in there. And then it's trickled down. So am I posting in there? No. Why? I don't want people to get wrecked. Are there some coins that are going up? Sure. but the market is not made for it right now. So instead of, unlike all the other groups, instead of posting a bunch of charts, you know, on my different, you know, groups, and then hopefully 3 or 4, you know, make some really nice gains, because it's a numbers game, it really is. And then showing everybody, hey guys, join my group. This is what we did in the group. This was a group call out. And you're like, oh, wow. Then you join the group and you realize, oh man, this dude's posting like 20 charts a day. That's too many. I can't join all that. Instead of that, I adjust to what the market's giving me. If the market's not great for the DEXs, I'm not putting it in there. If the market's not great for the new coins, I'm not posting in there. You know, if the market's, you know, a short, okay, we'll do 1 or 2, see how they play out. Have a tight stop loss. If we get stopped out, re-enter when it breaks this level. Like, I truly do care about your money. I truly do. And I say this all the time. I'm here to get rich with you, not because of you. Plain and simple. Why do you have a group, Joe? Why do you make people pay? I show you how to do all this stuff for free here. I literally show you. For the group, what you're paying for is literally me being in there almost 24/7. Not only that, but all the updated videos and everything else. So, like, my goal truly is, I would rather eat ramen and make sure that you're eating steak. Put it that way. Now, I love me some steak. So if we can get some more members, well, then hopefully I can make my ramen into steak. But I'm just saying, like, I want to show you how to do all this stuff. All right, let me catch up with the chat. We're talking a whole bunch. Let's see here. Oh yeah, we're gonna do Popcat right now. The Long C says, "You rock, brother." Thank you, my man. Road Dog says, "PMG jumped the shark with that move, in my opinion." Yep. Trump coin, if time. Okay. So we have, let's see here, Popcat. Then we have Trump coin. Okay. See, CJ says, "I'll check it out after the show." Awesome, man. Thank you. Okay. Let's see here. Jesus Bread says, "Go long, everyone. It's about to be epic. March 20th. Hey, we got a date. 6 days from now, guys. We got a date. 6 days from now, it's going to be epic. Let's go. Projecting XRP to $15 to $18. So $5, very doable. Very doable. $7, I can see it. $10, well, I tell you what, that was my thought process prior to, you know, Trump and everything else. So it was $7 like max for this season. I think I'll go $10. I don't know about 15, but we'll see. We'll see who's right. Regardless of who's right, I hope everybody makes money. And I am in this coin. I have a very little of it though. I have yet to check it. I've been saying all bear market, I'm going to check my XRP, but it's in a Ledger wallet that I haven't opened in like 4 years. Hopefully I can still access it. Fingers crossed. See here. Then it'll drop about 50%. Bitcoin should be around 120 to 130. Chart spikes incoming. Hey, there we go. Jesus Bread. He knows. Let's go here. Jesus Bread says, AVAX is about to pump. BlackRock's getting in heavy. Go check out AVAX as well. AVAX. Now, I will tell you this, guys. I show you how to trade. I show you how to do all this stuff. I make you money, not financial advice. But the reason I mainly do this is so that y'all can show me what y'all are looking at. That's why I do this, honestly. I love teaching. But there's coins where I'm not even looking, like right now, I'm not looking at AVAX. I mean, I have it on my list, but I haven't looked at it in a few days. So I do like that. Yeah. Redstone and Cookie got listed on Coinbase. Yeah, I saw that. I saw as far as Cookie goes. I was actually looking at Cookie. I have Cookie right here. And he hasn't done nothing. I was actually looking at this. I've been looking at it. And kick myself in the butt, why aren't you short? But I mean, it could have easily turned up. We made some decent money on Cookie I believe it was the last trade we did. But yeah. Let's see here. Arizona says, I was watching AVAX and it looks like it might be ready to do something. All right. We got 2 votes on that one. See here. CJ says, that dude got a bunch of people to fall for Manny Coin. Yeah, he made a crap load of money. I hate the way that dude trades. Yeah. He just draws a channel on each coin in 2 seconds and says it's going way down or way up. Yeah. Yeah. I saw that. See here. Yeah, Josh is scary. And he has an echo chamber. He literally has an echo chamber. It's dangerous. That's why I need help, guys. I really need help. Smashing the like, you know, y'all watching the channel right now live, that helps out a lot. Watching all of my videos, my shorter videos, my longer videos, smashing the like, doing comments, all that helps because I cannot get this work. I've been doing this for a year now. And, you know, we're coming up on 2,000 subscribers. It's a slow grind. But hopefully the YouTube algorithm will give me a break, but it helps when there's interaction in the videos. Let's see here. Yeah, I've seen in the live comments on his live streams, negative comments keep rolling in and getting instantly deleted. Yep. Just like somebody I know. Yep. See here. You must have trained. Let's see here. You must have trained Crypto Lifer as well. No, actually, he was a admin when I went in there. He was an admin already. And if he did learn, he didn't learn from me, because that was new when I got in there, and he was already an admin. But man, I would literally have to say, please don't ever say that you learned from me. Like I would have to tell him that if he was ever my student, I would definitely tell him that. Please do not say that I mentored you. Please don't, because you're not doing anything that I gave you advice on. So please don't ever, because then that'll bring my name down by a lot, in my opinion. Like people may love that dude. You can't draw a bull flag with one candle, literally on the 1 minute time frame. Literally. This dude sees a candle like this, and then sees a candle like this, and then he gets this. And he says, look guys, we have a bull flag. And then as we have another candle come up, then he goes and he adjusts this. This is not trading. This is Rex City. Oh, look, we have a bull flag. That is not a bull flag. That is 100. That's a rising wedge. The probability of it coming down is greater than a bull flag, which is a bullish, which says it should go up. This is not a bull flag. And he'll call different patterns just, man, horrible. He's got an echo chamber. Big time. CJ says, Mannycoin had no liquidity, and he failed to mention that till after it was heavily bundled. Yeah. See here, kind of like that Ben coin, they did the same thing on that one too. Wow. See here, I bought that spike up after the dump and sold the second top. Ooh, look at you making that money, man. Dude showed his true colors, in my opinion. Yep, very true. Road Dog says, Lifer was an admin who chased flags and symmetrical triangles. Not much has changed, yeah. So he still traces triangles, yeah. And his triangles are like gross, like crazy gross. I can only stand, like, I literally go there for 5 minutes, and that way I can get content of what not to do. And sometimes I'll take a screenshot and put it on my channel. I don't say who it's from, but most people know. And I put it on my channel and I said, do not, if you do, I don't do patterns, but I know them. But if you do patterns, do not do a pattern like this. This is literally forced. And again, like, if you make money doing patterns, great, keep on doing you. But, no. See here, Popcat got listed today. Very nice. I like the name, Popcat. Popcat has actually lost me a lot of money. I don't like Popcat. My group has made a crap load of money with that dumb coin. Crap load. And then finally like, all right. I see all y'all making money. Let me see if I can get in. Oh, it looks good right here. I get in, boom, stop loss. Dang it. I think I've entered that one like 7 times and lost, I don't know, more than I want to admit. I lost maybe like 5 times or something. I don't remember. I just know the numbers more than I wanted. So I actually won less. I'm sorry. Yeah, I won less than I lost. I lost more than I won. So I don't like it, but we're going to look at it. Now all that needs is Poop Dog coin. See, there's got to be super low cap. Yeah, I'm sure of it. So going down the list, make sure. Oh man, I'm on top chats. I had it on live chats. Crap. Sorry guys if I missed y'all's chats. Here, I just refreshed it. Someone say steak. Sin, what's up, my friend? What is up? We're gonna look at PopCat in just a moment. Right now, my Bitcoin trade is still at 136%, so it's still doing okay. See, Ars Miller says, I think it's very interesting. The date for each month comes down to 19th, 20, 21st. Month after month. Love AVAX. There you go. AVAX right on the bottom. Let's go. Turbo ain't going to stay down much longer. 150 market cap. Let's go. So we are going to get to work pretty soon. Turbo market cap 150. Very nice. See here. What do y'all think about Moonwell? Well, hey, what's up, Dex? Appreciate you, man, for being here. Thank you for smashing the like. You guys are the best. We're going to look at, well, I'm pretty sure that one's a low market cap too. I'm not too sure. But thank you, Dex, for being here. Let's see here. Ars Miller says he learned being and trader on the stock market. I would learned. I don't know if I'd use that word. See, that's a bullfrog. Yes, with the trading helmet. With the trading helmet. Ars Miller says the Thai guy, LOL, did that last weekend on Sunday, and I was like, what? I'm telling you guys, and this is what gets me. This is what gets me right now. Oh, wait for it. Wait for it. Story time. Story time. That's what gets me. Like, there are so many people that love this dude. Absolutely speak so highly of him. Now, the dude, in my opinion, has, from what I can see, and like me and him, we used to be buddies. Back in the day, oh, Joe, you're just jealous. That's he has all this fame and glory, getting 2,000 views on his show, and you have this number. No, it's not jealousy. This dude went from, granted, I really never saw his trading. I would only get my people that were on my live stream, and I would push them to his live stream. And then, I'd be there for like 15, 20 minutes or whatever. But me and him, we would talk on Telegram. And the video chat and all that fun stuff. Then I made a comment which he took as negative, but I was trying to help him. He kicked me from everything. Anyway, fast forward, the dude, man, he's a great salesman. He really is. Dresses nice. He's in great shape. He has a great outward personality. He makes everybody feel welcomed, and that is basically how to make friends. Like, you're interested in them. That's how you make friends, because nobody cares about me. But if I care about you, well, I'm your best friend. Why? Because I listen to you. I mean, it's literally that simple. And that's what he does. He kills it. Now, with that being said, all these people elevate him. And I make sure to say it when there's certain people in the live stream. I make sure to express my thought process. I'm not jealous. I'm not anything when it comes to that. What I am is I'm concerned that so many people elevate this person. The only people that can elevate this person is if those people who are doing the elevating do not know how to trade. Because if you know how to trade, you just need 1 minute. I mean, granted, I'll give you 5, but you just need 1 minute to see what he does. And you would say right away, wow, why am I been elevating this dude? He says 3-to-1 risk to reward ratio. He enters a trade and he closes his trade really quick. So this risk to reward is not great. And then he says, who else is in the trade when it goes up? Oh, who's making money? And then if it goes down, who else got out of the trade and secured their profit? So regardless which way it goes, he's right. Dude is a freaking joke. He's a joke. And you see all these very influential people elevate this dude. That speaks volumes for them. It really does. And I make sure to let them know whenever they're in, because I know who they are. When they come into my channel, I let them know my mom raised me with morals, ethics, and integrity. And if I know somebody, let's just say, does certain things to kids, horrible, I'm not going to promote his babysitting. That's literally what it is. Oh, he's a babysitter? He does it from his house? Oh, you have family, you have kids that you need babysitting? I'm not saying that he is that person, but I'm giving you an overall thought process. So please don't take it the wrong way. I'm not saying he's that type of person. I'm just saying somebody who does bad. For example, let's do a bank robber. Let's change the scenario because that was kind of ugly and gross. But let's do a bank scenario. I know that a certain somebody robs banks. He does that for a living. Then he's going to apply for a bank job. He has me as a reference. The bank calls me, how's he doing? And if I say, oh, he's a great worker, he shows up on time, he's a great people person, what am I doing? What does that say for my morals, ethics, integrity? Because I know what he's going to do. He's going to bamboozle that bank. And that's what all these people are doing. They're elevating this person that I know that all his members get bamboozled. Now, do some make money? Sure, of course. You flip a quarter enough times, you're going to land on head. You really are. The amount of coins that he puts out there, amount of call outs that he puts out there, it's a numbers game. I mentioned this earlier. Some are going to hit. The ones that hit, well, they say that they made money. I have a long story about that, but that's gonna finish the story time. That finishes the story time. All right, moving on. Let's go back. Let's see. Group owner said, Lifer couldn't even draw a triangle when he first joined. His stock market experience checking $100 yeah. I'm telling you guys, just be careful. Be very careful. Like, I really want to make money with you. And that's why I show you all the stuff. Now, granted, do I talk a lot? Yes, I sure do. But all this talking is hopefully to give you information that you need. Oh, yeah. Oh, who did that? Jay Violet, you're the best. I forgot. I actually have a new emoji. I have a new emoji. That emoji right there is for story time. So whenever we do story time, I would love to see this emoji. That is a story book. That's a story book. So whenever I do that, that is the emoji for story time. All right. Theta is looking really good right now, but extremely undervalued. This thing is going to be like $30 soon. I would say it's going to keep running through the bear market. Theta, I don't know. We'll see. Theta. Where is it, Theta? Okay. $30, question mark. Okay. Going down the list, Well is on Coinbase. Okay, thank you. So you want to look on Coinbase. Going chart. Thank you. See here. Freaking podcast. Sal. Yeah. It's coming down. We're gonna chart that in just a moment, guys. See here. I've never won a trade from Popcat, pump and dump, scam coin. Yeah. Same. Like, I think I've only won 2, and I think I traded like 7 times. I don't remember. See here. I have a feeling none of those bigger meme coins are gonna survive. I don't know. Pillow talk. Yeah, we used to have pillow talk. That's another story in itself. Joe, you have too many stories. I know. Pie Guy exaggerates a lot. He's that a resume application that looks amazing, but in real life is all hot air and poor performance. Just saying. 100% agree. 100% agree. See here. CJ says, I watched one of Lifer's live. He went long when it was so clear, in my opinion, it was about to dump. And then when it did dump, he got stopped out and he said he won, but then he said he won, but it went straight down right when he entered. Okay. Yeah, he's always right. He's always right. And then if it does go the wrong way, what he does is he goes through a bunch of different time frames and says, oh, on the 9-minute, there was bearish divergence. I shouldn't have entered it. I mean, I normally don't trade on Thursdays. Dude never trades. I normally don't trade on the weekends. I normally don't trade this and that. I normally don't trade. Like, the dude makes excuses for everything. For me, if I get stopped out, I get stopped out. If I win, I win. If I lose, I lose. And I don't clap and, oh, look at this, guys. Who else make? It's not my first beer. I win, I lose. For example, right now, let's see here. Let's see if I can bring this up. For example, right now, you know, do you see me going on this one and say, oh, guys, look at this? You know, we got, no, I just showed you on Twitter, like, okay, look, we entered this trade. This is the reason why. This is my plan, this is my thought process. But if you start jumping around, hooping and hollering, it's very bad because now you're trading on emotions. An emotional trader is the worst trader. I'm telling you right now. All right, moving on. Let's see here. Going down the list. Thai guy, if you know, you know, and wonder how others miss it. Yeah, and that's the thing. And I've said this multiple times when certain people are watching my stream, and this is why a lot of people don't like me. I'm telling you right now, I speak the truth. People don't want to hear the truth. And not only that, but the crypto market is very political. You know, if this person knows like 50 people, well, you want to know this person. And that's exactly what's happening. And I let people know, I say, hey guys, if y'all want to shun me, y'all don't want to talk to me again, I get it. I understand it's political. I get no hard feelings. But just to let you know, my mom raised me with morals, ethics, integrity. I would never, you know, oh yeah, join his group. Get out of here, man. And you're gonna get wrecked. You're gonna come to my group after you get wrecked. It's ridiculous. And then the fact that these people are traders, like some of them are traders. And they're like, oh yeah, you know, this, it's like, are you serious right now? CJ says, LOL, Joe, you just said the same thing about him I just wrote. Very true. Very true. Yeah, so if you did not hear the intro song, might want to hear it. We might play it again. We might play it again. That song is on point. Story time. Story time. I love it. Yeah, so this is the new emoji for the story time. That's the new emoji. Story time. So you're going down the list. So happy you guys are here. Julian, what's up, man? We're almost done with the chat. Okay, we're done with the chat. Jay Violet says, I'm not a member. You're not a member of his group or my group. If you're a member of his group, be careful. If you're a member of my group, or if you want to become a member, this is what you do. This is what you do right here. This is the VIP though. This is the VIP. This is where you get access to everything. If you don't have this, hey, it's okay. I get it. I understand. Then you can do the YouTube membership, and then you get the stuff trickled down. It's not everything, of course, but you get some stuff. See here, can you take a look at Solnick? Let me know if you spelled that right. So Julian, put that in one more time. Let me know you spelled that right. See, Sam says, I want the truth. You can't handle the truth. Story time. When Thai Guy actually has a good win, he won't shut up about it for days. I know. And the only time he shows the dollar amount versus the gains, not massive gains, all day at all. Yeah. They're not traders. They're traders to their people. Yep. XRP will pump because they've been manifesting this, speaking into existence, imagining it on the charts more than any coin in history. It's probably going to replace Bitcoin and the number one. Jesus Bread, I do have a theory on manifesting. Manifesting is a word that I absolutely dislike. I'm manifesting to be skinny. I'm manifesting to be skinny. I'm manifesting. Is it going to work? No. My goal is to lose weight. My goal is to not eat a dozen donuts in 15 minutes. Maybe 30, but not 15. My goal is not to eat a whole extra large pizza in one sitting. My goal is not to drink 14 3 liters of soda in 1 week. My goal is to actually get up and walk for 5, 15, 30 minutes. Those are goals. Goals I get. I want to be skinny. I will be skinny. I am skinny. I am skinny. Really? Manifesting, I believe, is for people that have different color hair, usually purple and pink, just saying, and blue. Now, a lot of people that I respect use that word, manifesting. I despise that word. I despise it. I manifest, I'm going to pay my light bill. I'm manifesting, my light bill will be paid. I just paid my light bill. I just paid my light bill. Well, if you don't got money, go sell some stuff you have in the garage. Go sell your couch. Go sell your clothes. Do something. Be active. Sell, make the money, pay your light bill. Boom. I know I'm going to pay my light bill. My light bill's paid. I'm manifesting it. Manifesting, in my opinion, is a joke. That's just my opinion. My opinion. All right, so this one is correct. All right, man, we're gonna have to actually get to work. We're gonna have to get to work. See here, those are bad goals. Sell. Purple, pink hair, LOL. I better go change my hair color. I knew it. Manifesting Joe to wear a fanny pack. No fanny pack. No fanny pack. That's interesting idea, Jesus bread. I have, that's a big word. That means eocentric past. I don't know what eocentric means. That's too smart for me. Manifest a BLT with extra mayo. Dang it. Yes. All right. So let's get started, guys. Let's get started. Let's go and delete all this stuff. Now we are going into work mode. We've been streaming way too long, and we now, I don't think my thing's updating. No, it's updating. It's just not moving. Okay. So now we're going to get to work. Strega, a white hat troll, makes me laugh. Yes. Strega's funny. Strega's funny. Yeah, for my community, I have a username. He's really good at that too. See here. Sam, I like the way you manifest. Manifest a bed to go to sleep. There you go. There you go. Yeah, but I don't like the word manifest. To me, manifest is a word that victims use, in my opinion. In my opinion. But I mean, that's just my opinion. All right, moving on. So daily time frame, and again, people don't like me because I speak the truth, my truth, and people like to hear all the lovey-dovey puppies and kittens, and no, I tell you about the werewolves and the bulldogs and the German shepherds. I tell you the real stuff. All right, moving on. Daily time frame, going to the horizontal array, doing our first level right here. Do we have any other levels? We do have another level right here. So we actually have a zone. Whenever we have two levels that are pretty close together, it creates a zone. So we're going to use the top of this candle to the bottom of this candle. So right now we can see that we are creating lower highs. We're still creating lower highs, and this is how most of the candles or the charts are going to be. Normally on the very first coin, I go very in depth. Then after that, I go very quick, just to give you a heads up. That way you can have a reference to what my thought process is. We're doing lower highs. It looks like a bounce here. Could we enter here? In my opinion, what's the price range? I'm gonna say 70, 40. I'll say 34. Ooh, 50. Dang it. So what we want to do is we want to enter somewhere up here. So that's gonna be like 50% away from where it's at right now. Could we enter now? Sure. But you have a much higher likelihood of it breaking down. Why would it break down, Joe? It looked like it's bouncing up. Well, it looked like it was bouncing up here too. And here as well. And here. And we can continue here. And so, in my opinion, it's safer to wait for a break of a high. This is a weak high. If you want, you can try to enter here, but just know that you have a very strong resistance level here. In my opinion, I would actually recommend having your alert right here, set alert at 0.3246. Have the, sure, why not? 4-hour candle close here above the level we just mentioned. If the price does come down, then, hopefully it bounces here before going up and continuing on. But I would strongly recommend, dang it, I guess we'll do it there. But I would strongly recommend not entering now. Could it reverse and it go up? Sure, of course. But I mean, you have this zone you have to worry about. So the price could do this. If you're lucky, bounce here, come up here, break this level. Now you have this level you got to deal with before potentially coming down. And the reason we're looking at more down than up is because the market, the trends. I mean, the market, Bitcoin's not doing great. Once Bitcoin turns around, then the markets will also turn around, in my opinion. Could I be wrong? Yes, 100%. Let's see here, going down the list. Jesus Bread says, check out the book, Tongue by the Tongue. What you say is what you get, or the tongue, a powerful creative force. That's the type of manifesting I'm talking about. It's biblical, great book. Now, if you say, so there's different ways of manifesting, in my opinion. One is, pretty much like thinking it. To me, that doesn't make any sense. But if you say it, you have it written down on a piece of paper, and you have that paper on your mirror, and you're brushing your teeth, and you're seeing it, and then you're spitting out the water and all that stuff, and you're saying, today I am going to, spend 15 minutes in the yard. Today I am going to spend 15 minutes reading a book. Today I am going to spend 15 minutes exercising. Today I am 15 minutes to do whatever. And you're saying it, but it's more of like a command. This is what you're going to do versus I'm going to be a millionaire. How? I'm going to wake up early every single day, get my day started 4 hours, prior to. So I'm going to wake up at 6 a.m. every day. I'm going to do my research for 1 hour. I'm going to do my postings for 1 hour. I'm going to answer my DMs and my emails for 1 hour. I'm going to when you talk to a bunch of people, network. I'm going to network for 1 hour. So it's not saying I'm going to be a millionaire in 2023. It's saying these are all the things that lead up to a millionaire. So that's the whole difference between manifesting. This is the goal. I want to be a millionaire. But goals are what leads you to the end destination. That's what I'm saying. But in reference to, the tongue is very powerful. It is. Your mind's very powerful. So if you say every day that, you're ugly or you're dumb, like you will believe it. Mind is very powerful. I also identify as skinny. Give you a heads up. All right, moving on. That whole identification thing is so ridiculous. YouTube still has it. What do you identify as? And when I saw that, I was like, are you kidding me? I identify as skinny, handsome, powerful, and wealthy. Single. And it wouldn't let me put those in there. Road Dog says, it hurts if I laugh too hard right now. Uh-oh. I think Road Dog's wife punched him in the ribs. Uh-oh. Just shorted to 0. Word. Okay, here. With the VIX getting into real danger. I don't remember about the VIX. Somebody was talking about it earlier, saying that if it gets above 20, it's really choppy or something. I don't know. I normally see the chop when I'm in the chop. So yeah. Into real danger levels of a big market collapse while the dollar is plummeting and is a bad sign for crypto. Yeah, big recession. That's what everybody's saying. And as much as I don't want to believe it, it does look like it. If you haven't already, guys, smash the like. Strongly recommend. Of course, follow me every single day. I go live and I show you all this stuff. See here. Yeah, you can just kill a chicken. Rumor has Chick-fil-A went that route. Or you can just kill a chicken. There you go. All right, moving on. Okay, so this is what I would wait. Popcat, I'd wait because, we have this level of a zone that we could get rejected off of, and then this one too. Now, if the price was doing this, like say it came up and it came down and it came up and it came down, and then now it's coming up, what we could do is try to enter, since we're kind of far away from here, so that we can at least have our first target here, and then maybe our second target here, and our third target here, just so we can get some gains. But right now, I wouldn't do it. So hopefully all that made sense. So I'm upset. I got some Taco Bell yesterday or Tuesday, and they didn't give me a free taco. I didn't complain about it, you know, but I thought they were supposed to on Taco Tuesday. I thought I was supposed to get a free taco, and I didn't do it. I didn't complain. I wanted to, but I was like, nah, they're probably, they were kind of busy, but it's a taco, come on. But I tell you what, the first time that I got a free taco, I was like, oh, yes, they put more than they were supposed to. And then I found out that that's what they do on Tuesdays. I was like, oh, I'm going there on Tuesday. But then I always forget. Let's see here. Going on the list, VIX is the market volatility index. Yeah, I learned about that like 4 or 5 years ago. I used it for like a month and then I stopped. Let's see here. Careful, roll dog. A big chicken is always listening. List, okay. When number go up, I sell. When number go up, I sell. Nice. Nothing wrong with taking profit. Tell you that right now. It's pie day. I want pie. All right, moving on. So that was Popcat. Now we're gonna go pretty much rapid fire session. So if you don't know what rapid fire is, you're gonna love it. Trump. So we're looking for the it's Trump official, right? Let me know in the chat. Official Trump. I think it's this one. Looks like it. So let's go ahead and delete this. Remove 37 drawings. Absolute wreckage. It has come up quite a bit. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. I'm looking for pivots. Right now, it did create a pivot. I would wait for this one. Let's see here. Go to a 1-hour time frame. Checking the chats. Okay, so I would expect it to pull back to about here, about 50% of the move. So about here, which would put us in line with this very nice support level. So I'll do it a little bit higher and then come up. So here, let's go ahead and put this as well. Nope, let's do this right here. So it'll be this wick. Look at this wick, perfect, beautiful. Also, we can do it right here. Come on, mouse. Look at that. So this candle body close, this wick, and these candle body closes all line up together. So this is a very strong point. Whenever I do my thought process, none of this is by chance. None of this is like, oh, I think it'll look good here. All this is very strategic. I'm always looking to the left, so I know what might happen. Doesn't mean that it will. Nope. Does it normally? Sometimes. And when it does, it makes you feel great. But this is what I think might happen. So would I enter the trade right now? Sure wouldn't. If we were in a bullish market, everything's going up, just FOMO city, I would say enter right now. However, I'm not saying that, not financial advice, because this might be the only pullback we get. And then if we were in a very strong bull run, it could go up another 30, 40% before retracing, and then you can add some more. But right now we're not in that moment of the market. So what I do, whenever I'm looking at this stuff, I don't just give you right now, but I also give you the different scenarios. So if you're brand new, subscribe to the channel. If you've never seen me before, this is what I do. I break down trading in the most simplistic form: support, resistance, and then trend lines when they need to be drawn. Give you a heads up. All right. See, I'm about making tacos. I'm about to make tacos. Very nice. For the first time. It's very easy. All you do, you cook your meats. There's a packet of taco sauce or taco seasoning. You need that. If you don't have that, it'd be okay. But the taco seasoning, and you can't mess it up. You literally cannot mess it up. You cook the meat, you put that seasoning in there, and then some tomatoes, lettuce, avocado, if you want, and you're done. The shells, hopefully you bought them already pre-made. If not, then there's a way to make them. But you just get the things, you put them in the oven for a few minutes, you know, so they can heat up, or you can nuke them. But I prefer in the oven so they stay crispy. And then that's it. Nice and easy. I haven't made tacos in forever. Let's see here. Can anyone see the eclipse at all? It's cloudy in my region. No, I didn't even know there was an eclipse. I haven't looked, Kelly. Is it right now? Okay, let's see here. It's cloudy here in Arizona. Yeah, right now it is, oh, I don't know, 59 degrees. That's all I can say. I got seasoning. There you go. That's all you need. You cannot mess it up. That is probably one of the easiest meals to do, and it's super delicious. Matter of fact, I think I might have tacos in the next couple of days. I got some meat in the freezer. I will definitely do that. See here, no, it needs the seasoning. Otherwise, it's just Taco Bell. There you go. I've eaten tons of tacos, just never like been the cook. Oh, okay. Yes. Let's see here. So this is my opinion on Trump. I would definitely wait for it to pull back. And then what I would do so that you're not just watching it, I'd set an alert. You know, just go ahead and set an alert. The alert, you can set it a little bit higher. Once the alert goes off, that does not mean to enter. That means to wait. Then you get the alert and you move it above wherever the price action's at. And then when the alert goes off again, then that's when you would enter. So more than likely your entries would be somewhere around here because it's bouncing. You don't want to get it as it's coming down. And on this one, you can wait for the 1 hour candle close. Very important. The candle must close, showing that it's starting to come up. Here's another thing. Does anybody know what a retest is? A retest is when it does this, right? Yeah, sure. But on what time frame? That's what nobody talks about. I always talk about this, especially in my group, but I always talk about this. You want at least 3 to 5 candles minimum to establish a confirmed bounce. The next question, what time frame? On the 1 minute, 5 minute, 4 hour? When? All these are questions that they need to be asked. The higher the time frame, the stronger the bounce. So if this happens on a 15-minute, well, this could be a pretty nice bounce, but it could also roll over. If it's on a 4 hour, the likelihood of it rolling over is far less. Time frame is very important. The amount of candles that close in that time frame is very important to establish a strong retest, a strong bounce. If you did not know that, put a 1 in the chat. If you did know that, put a 2 in the chat. So very important. If you heard it from me, put a 1 that actually explains a retest. Because everybody says the words, but they never explain what it is or the time frames. I go into extreme great detail, as y'all see. Moving on. So I would do a retest here, entering, and then I would add once it breaks this level, which is a pivot. That's what I would do on this coin, not financial advice. Going to the next one. AVAX, USDT. Okay, let's go to MEXC, AVAX. So for AVAX, I'm not sure what I was doing here. Oh, I was explaining the buying the dip. So on all these videos, guys, like I show all this stuff to you. Like I really want y'all to make money. I really do. Watch my videos, join my live streams every single day. Like I'm showing you here, like what's the difference between buying a dip and buying the bottom? It depends if it breaks a level. If it breaks this level, then you can enter. Would I have entered here? Sure, I sure would have. Oh, and here's another thing too. I am not like other mentors. Other mentors would not have said they would have entered here. They would have said, oh, well, no, because they see what happened. I show you what I would have done in the moment. Now, before I say I would have entered, let me examine this a little bit further. So give me 1 moment. So let me 78 drawings. Get out of here, 78 drawings. So this would have been the level that I needed to break. Now it did move up quite a bit, this one candle compared to these other candles. I would have entered, unless it's like a 30% move, which I doubt. Let's go from the actual beginning of the move. 15, okay, it's not bad. It's on the 4 hour time frame. So it took about 12 hours to do all this. That's not bad at all. I would expect it, and I would not be mad if the price came down to here. And this would be my bounce. And where would my stop loss be? So let's say I entered way at the top. Hopefully, what is this? 16. I don't want to do this for sure. because then I'm just gonna keep on going lower and lower. So what I'm doing is I'm going underneath the candle bodies and the candle wicks, because all of this serves as support. Price came down, stopped, reverse. Price came down to the wick, stopped, reverse. I don't want to do 20%, 16%. This is my bounce area. Now, granted, notice what I'm doing. I know it went down. Everybody sees it went down. But what would I have done in the moment of the trade? Now, to help yourself, in case you don't have that much, to me, it's like mind control, kind of. Just use the replay button and put it right here. What would you have done? Well, stop loss right here. It's a little bit more than I want, but I'll give it a little bit of a cushion. So I'm going to do 17%. Now, granted, I'm only entering 50% right here. You know, whenever you enter, you don't enter all of it. You enter 50%, not financial advice, but I'm expecting it to come down. I want it to bounce here, but I'm not going to be mad if it bounces here and comes up. Once it does that, I'm going to see where it retraces to again, and then I'm going to buy this. Hopefully, if this is the level and it's right here, I'll just wait for this. But I got to see. I got to wait and see. And what ends up happening? Boom. Automatic, just dumb crap. I was trying to catch the bottom. It broke the level. Did really well. This was the next level I was going to have to worry about. This actual zone. It broke the level. And now I'm not going to re-enter until it breaks this level. So it needs to break this level for me to re-enter along. It needs to break this level for me to enter along. But since these levels are really close, I don't do this one. I wait for this one. Then it needs to break this level for me to enter along. So now let's go and delete all this. So let's use the magnet tool. Let's come over here and let's go to the actual highest point, which is actually this wick. This wick lines up with the candle bodies. Then of course we have this area right here. We have a nice zone right here. And then right here, we have a lot of ups and downs. So this might be a little rough, a little rocky. What is the price range tool say between each of where we're at? 10%. Okay, not bad. So the level between this one and this is only 8. Okay, so because it's under 10, what I'm going to do is I'm actually delete this. However, I can use my eyeballs and see where the price may get rejected from. So what I want to do is I want to set an alert about here, which is above this pivot. I'm always looking to the left. I'm looking for pivots. Why are pivots so important? The price stopped. It was coming down, and this area is so strong that it stopped it briefly from going down, continuing, and it reversed. So this is why pivots are extremely important. So what I would do is I'd set an alert right here. Set alert at 19.90. The 4-hour candle must close above this level. If it closes like this, this is a no-go. It must be above the level. And then we can enter the trade. Until then, I'm not entering the trade. Because it could get rejected here, come back for this liquidity, come back for this liquidity. It could, nobody knows. Now, just because there's liquidity here or buying without a good retracement, the retracement I like to see is 35 to 50%. This one barely pulled back. This one pulled back a little bit more, but still we have some here. Does it have to come back for this? Nope, sure doesn't. Because all here is liquidity. All here is liquidity. All up here, same thing, liquidity. So the market makers are constantly making liquidity up and down. So the market makers do not have to come down here. But if the price breaks this level, there's an extremely strong chance that it's going to come back for this one. And since it's coming back from here, maybe come back to here. So for that reason, I'm not entering the trade right now. If it breaks this, well, I can short it until it bounces. Let's see here. Very nice question. I just saw that question. See, Dex says, input on Moonwell. And yes, got Trump spot at bottom. Hey, there you go. Nice work, my man. Tacos is the only thing I ever made and not burnt. Nice. Except cooking the meats. Nice. Yeah, there's been times where I've made spaghetti and I've done, the meatballs, I've rolled them up and everything. And then, but there was some that I made like really big and some that I made kind of smaller, but some were like really big. And I thought they were all cooked through. And then, so the little ones, of course, they're cooked through. The big ones, of course, I cut them because can't put that big old ball in your mouth. I cut it. And when I cut it, you can see that it was like medium rare. I was like, let me throw these in the microwave. Moving on. Let's see here. It looks cloudy. Nice. See, it's starting now. It's at its peak in 2 or 3 hours. The lunar eclipse. Very nice. There we go. Lunar eclipse. We got ones in the chat. Very good. Oh, let's see here. 226 Eastern and lasting 6 minutes. Okay, I've got to go to work now. Jay Violet, thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Feel free to use the commands for stream elements. Very, very nice. So Julian says, question. Is there stronger and weaker pivots? Yes. If so, how can you tell the difference? Great question. Absolutely love this question. I love all of your questions, and I encourage everybody, ask questions. There are no dumb questions. They're either questions we've had before or haven't thought of yet. It's literally that simple. There are no dumb questions. And by you asking this question, it's going to help out so many other people who are watching this show or on the replay. So what makes a pivot stronger or weaker? The time. The lower the time frame, the weaker the pivots. The higher the time frame, the stronger. The lower the time frame, the weaker the levels. The higher the time frame, the stronger. So it all comes down to times. So that's very important. But very nice question. So this is what I would do for AVAX. I would wait, because if it breaks below, we're looking for shorts. Let's see here. Excellent question. Yeah. And so that question also corresponds with, should I enter on a 15-minute or a 4-hour? Well, that depends on you. The lower the time frame, the faster you'll get in, the higher potential profits you'll make. However, you also increase the probability of it being a fake out and reversing. So that's a question I get all the time. How can you reverse the amount of fake outs I get? Increase your time frame. When you increase your time frame, you reduce your amount of profits potential. However, you're increasing your success rate because you're reducing the amount of fake outs and stop loss hits. So hopefully that helps out. And just remember, guys, we go live every single day, Monday through Friday, and the time frames are 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturday and Sunday. We're gonna start doing that at 4. That's a great question. All right. CJ, yes. What about internal versus external pivots? Excellent question. So that also, and thank you, CJ, for bringing that up, because that also adds to the pivots. So all these levels, it's a 4-hour time frame. All these levels are strong. However, man, I can't believe that I skipped that. And thank you, CJ, man, I owe you big time for that. So all of these are strong levels because they're on a higher time frame, and these are all pivots that it stopped the momentum of it going up, of it going up, of it going up, so on and so forth. Now, are there different levels of strength from this one or this one or this one or this one? Yeah, sure are. How do you know the different strengths? Let's go and hide all this. So what we're doing, and that's a great point, CJ mentioned, external versus internal. So an external is basically the highest point, the peak, and internal is all the noise in between. Now, the way you can reduce the noise is increase the time frame. Here we're on the 4-hour time frame. Now, this is also subjective because you could say this. Oh, shoot, man, it'll never finish. You could say, well, let's bring this out and let's just hide all this. So do this, hide it, reveal this. you could say that this is our highest point. So this is our biggest pivot. And then this is our lowest point. So you could say that these levels are the strongest. Now, to make this a little bit easier, once I mentioned, the higher the time frame, the easier it is to see. If we go to a daily time frame, we can see this a little bit easier. So this is our pivot, very strong pivot, and this is our potential low. We don't know yet. It would have been better if it was up here. Then we can say for sure it's right here. Now, we can have all these as internal pivots. Or what you could do is say this is a external pivot. And then we also have, you know, if price was here, it came down to here, it stopped, went up to here, it stopped. Then it came down before another up. We don't want to do it right here. I mean, we could do it here too. And then come down, maybe here. I'd say here. This is the highest point. And then come down. So this could be all of your external. Again, this is subjective. I've had a few people that I've actually got mentorship from, and none of them could agree. It's all subjective, beginning on who you're watching. And then all this internal until it stops. So as it comes down, anything in here, all this is internal until it stops. So it stopped here, then it came up and it stopped here. So now then it came down and then it stopped here again. And then it came up and it stopped here. Then it came down, and there's really no like where it comes up and it stops and comes down. So it went up barely and then came down. So now I'd probably say this one. Now for internal structure, those are very easy to see on a lower time frame. For example, we'll do the 1 hour time frame. So on the 1 hour time frame, in between our major pivots that we had, we have like all this. This is a pivot. This is a pivot before our larger pivot on this time frame. So this would be a main pivot, and this is a main pivot. These are internal pivots for this time frame. Then you have a pivot. We can say this pivot, this pivot, this pivot, this pivot. But for the major pivots, it will be this pivot, and this pivot. And these are just internal smaller pivots. So let me know if that made sense. Put a 1 in the chat if that made sense. Put a 2 if it didn't. But hopefully it did. And thank you, CJ, man. I owe you one on that. Thank you. See here, it feels like 2 a.m. in the morning. Great show. Oh, it is. Crap. See here. I've been up since 4:30 a.m. Oh my gosh. See, get some rest. The VOD will be there, so don't miss anything. VOD. I don't know what that means. Here. Oh, I'm not leaving yet. I understand. I'm very much enjoying the live streams versus VOD. What's VOD? I don't know what that means. Very good. Once. All right. Let's see here. Do we say what we're gonna do on this? I don't even remember. So let's come over here. Let's do this. Delete all that. Let's undo this. Nope. Not that one. This. Oh yes. So we did go over AVAX. I do appreciate that, guys, very much. Let's go ahead and do the next coin. So we went over Popcat, we went over Bitcoin, we went over Trump coin, AVAX. Now we're gonna look at Turbo. If you haven't done so already, guys, definitely smash the like. It does help support the channel. It's free and it shows support. And the more likes we get, of course, hopefully we can get more exposure. CJ said, sometimes it's hard to tell main pivots when the market is choppy and wonky, right? So that's why you want to go to a higher time frame. And if it's too difficult to see on the 1 hour, go the 4 hour. If it's too difficult, go the 8 hour, 12 hour, daily. And then it gets easier to see. See here, going down the list. Let's go here for Turbo. Let's go and delete everything. Well, what do we have here? So here we were just talking about the to enter. Here's your alert. This is what you would do. I give very specific instructions on how to enter. And this is pretty much what I do in my group. If you want more information about my group, trade_intuition, I'll give you some information, but this is what I do. Like I give you exact price. I tell you when to exactly enter. And of course, since this is YouTube, I don't do like everything I do for my group, but here, look at these instructions. In the next 12 to 18 hours, price might retrace to the lower entry. Lower entry is right here. Let's kind of see where we were at. I can only see where we're at the start of this. So the price was right here. This is where the price was at. And my instructions, let's get this really close together so we can zoom in and see what happened. Okay. In the next 12 to 18 hours, price might, nobody knows, price might retrace to the lower entry. This is our lower entry. And see here, see price might, let's see, retrace to the lower entry. The price might be above this around February 25th. So February 25th, 0.3. So I was looking for it to come down and then come up. This was our lower entry. Market changed, market got bearish again, and this would have been a loss. This would have been a loss. Then we looked at it again here, and we're saying more than likely come up, then come down, break this low, and then continue breaking lows. And then this one ended up playing out. It went up from here, price went up, broke the high, and that's what I was thinking it was going to do, breaking the high, and then coming down, breaking this low, sure enough. So now let's go and delete all this. Let's go to the daily time frame. Let's go and just kind of see what we have. So what I'm doing is I'm looking for my main levels. Strongly recommend everybody smashing the like. That does help support the channel. If you haven't already done so, please, it really does help. See here. See, VOD is the replay after the live. Really? I didn't know that. Thank you. Video on demand. Oh, nice. XRP just made a higher high. Hey, very nice. Oh, we'll look at XRP too. XRP. All right. So this is our main level. When it came down here, you can see that it was struggling to maintain above it, and it really needs to stay above it, but it couldn't do it. It ended up breaking down, creating this pretty much a zone from here to here. So it made this zone. So what we want to do for a safer entry, we want to put our alerts above this wick. Now, granted, this is pretty far away from the price. What's that, 70%? Alert 0.004197. From here to here, 90%. That's too far, in my opinion. So let's try to enter a little bit sooner, knowing that this is a possible area of a reversal. So hopefully we can put our targets before that. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. We're looking at this. So we do have a level right here that we can wait for it to break. Doesn't mean that it will go up, but hopefully it does. Here's our next level. And we actually, man, we have a zone right here too. Crap. Okay. So this level, I'm not gonna do another line. I'll just do this. So from this candle body closes to this, to me, I see another level that we need to watch out for. Another zone. Let's see here. So what I would do on this one, now that, you know, we don't want to wait all that. That's up there is much safer. Here it's higher risk, higher reward. We will set an alert 0.002408. Sometimes people ask me, why do I say the numbers? And why are the numbers so big? Long time ago, last season, I had another YouTube channel, and one of my subscribers, he says, Joe, is there a way, I mean, I have a magnifier and everything, but is there any way that you can make the, he didn't even ask for the numbers, but you can say the numbers, because it's really hard to see sometimes. I said, dude, man, I'll do one better for you. I will make the largest number, the numbers larger, and I'll also say them. So that's why I do it. And so for any visually impaired people out there, hopefully it makes it a little bit easier when I say the numbers. So here what we're doing is we're waiting about 10% for our alert to go off. The alert must go off prior to entry. What we're doing is we're waiting for the alert to go off. the 4-hour candle must close above 0.002291. If it does, then we can enter. Let's see here. I wouldn't enter before then though, because right now we have this pretty nice area that I'm watching out for, where it could reverse and then continue doing lower lows and lower highs. That's what we have there. All right, very good. Let's see here. I don't see this updating. Okay, it's updating now. Okay, very good. Let's see here. Speaking on demand, be sure to turn on all your notifications. Yes, thank you, Sin. Appreciate you, man. So this is what I would do, and you know what? I'm actually gonna set an alert here. So you just don't put the words; you actually set the alert. So I just set the alert on this one. This one might be a nice run up, good 50%, if not greater. So let's say we entered somewhere on here. First target about 17%, not crazy. About 40%, not crazy. And then maybe about 50%. So all these are good numbers. Okay. Let's see here. The larger numbers definitely helps watching on my phone. Oh, thank you. Good. Same. I'm always on my phone. Good. If you need them larger, I can make them larger. But hopefully this is good size. Plus with me saying them, hopefully. So the market cap was 150. Thank you for that. Next one is Well. We're going to do Well, USDT. And then on this one, you want it Coinbase. I don't think, oh, it has to be with a D. Coinbase. Well, all right. This one moved up. I wouldn't touch it. I would expect it to come back down to here to about, I don't want to make it so large. I expect it to come back to here. Now, let's use a fib retracement. So right now, I would not be in Well. If I'm in it right now, I would sell a portion of it, expecting a bounce here. And if it breaks this level, then I'll sell all of it. Not financial advice, but that's what I think. It's a good size in my opinion. Thank you. Yeah, any larger, it gets really difficult for me. So thank you for that. Let's see here. Let's use the fib retracement. Magnet tool is on. Let's go from the very bottom to the very top. And we're looking at right in the golden pocket. We normally like to see a retracement to at least a 382. And it broke it. So now I would like to see it come down to kind of this area and then bounce up. So would I enter the trade right now? Sure wouldn't. I would wait for this bounce and then we could actually do the entry right here. That's what I would do. And you don't want to front run it. You don't want to enter right now or have a lower bid because it could completely take all this. Why did it pump? Is there a reason for the pump? Is there a reason that this coin did something? Did they get a partnership? Did they, like, what caused this pump? Because look at the previous, and I always do this. Look at the previous history. Just down. And then when it did pump, what did it do? It took it all back. Every single pump. Pumped up, 100% took back. And then some. Pumped up, took 100%, took it back. Same thing here. This pump, it could take 100% of it back and continue lower. So this is why it's very important to always look to the left. But if it does bounce here, you enter, but you don't do 100%, you do 50%. What is it going to do? Is it going to possibly, come up, do a lower high or a double top, come back here, and then start doing this, showing strength, then you add to your entry. But if it dumps and you get stopped out, well, then you only lost that percentage of 50% or half of your investment, which is much better than going all in one shot. That's what I used to do. I used to get wrecked. The numbers are good size in my opinion. Thank you, Sin. See, the moon is red. It looks incredible. We need a really nice green day on everything. I hear that. So that is Well. Let's see here. Let's go to Theta. Theta, they're saying possible 30 theta, USDT. And let's go, well, let's do Binance because they'll have more price action. So here, same thing. You know, we do an alert, and the alert went off due to this move. What I have entered? What was the price range from here to here? 15%. Okay. Sure. I would enter with the anticipation of it coming back down to this area for a bounce. Pretty much the same as the other one. So here from this high and then this high. So it kind of creates like a little range. And not only that, but from here to here, this is roughly around half, 50%-ish. So I would expect it to come down. So I would enter here due to the alert going off, 4-hour candle closing above this level. I'd enter and then expecting a bounce here, hopefully, if not here. And then it didn't bounce. I get stopped out, lost the trade. And that's one thing I do. Like I show you what I would have done in the moment, not, there's a divergence. I would not enter because you see what it's here. If it would have went up, you would have, yes, this is what I teach all the time. Join my group, blah, blah, blah. So many phonies out there, guys. So many phonies. Let's see here. No more coins. No more coins. We are done with the coins. We still have 2 more to do, but no more requests. We're going to listen to a song that talks about phonies, and I hope you like the song. And we're going to jam out for a little bit. All right. So let's see here. What else? Oh yeah. Let's actually look at this trade. Okay. Man, it's so difficult. Oh, for $30. Let's go. Okay. So let's delete everything. 9 drawings. Get out of here. Let's go to a 3-day time frame. Let's go to, you said $30. Holy smokes. Let's go to a weekly. I don't know about $30. I'm gonna have to say no on that. All-time high was 15. You wanted to do a 2x from the all-time high, which would be like a quadrillion X from here. Not gonna happen. That I can bet my entire portfolio on. I can bet my entire, what's the market cap on this? So let's come over here and let's type this theta. Oh, market cap, I thought it was larger than that. So the market cap is only 875. Do I think it can come all the way up here? I don't. I really don't. I mean, I would like it to. I would like it to go to $16, $15, $30. I can pretty much say no. Now, granted, think about it. There's going to be a lot of other coins that are going to come into the market. They're going to be brand new coins. They're going to have new partnerships. They're going to have new hype. They're going to have very low market caps, and they're going to get the attention. You want to go where the attention's going. So because of that, Theta, in my opinion, will be lucky to get back to $15, $16. Does it mean that I'm right? Nope. Does it mean that this can't do a quadrillion X of $30? No, it can do it. I mean, anything's possible. It's crypto. Would I bank on it? No, that I would not. All right, moving on. So let's see here. Let's go to this. We're gonna kind of do like a higher time process, thought process when it comes to this, just due to the $30 projection that was provided to us. Here, this is a nice level. All right, so what I would do is I would actually wait. Joe, you always wait. I know. Dang, 100%. Can't wait 100%. All right, so this is a much safer one. And of course, this is much safer once it breaks all this, but you're like at 500%, 90 million%. Let's do this level. Let's do this level. Okay, let's go to a 4-hour time frame. So it's very, man, it's very difficult. So because you have such a large time frame, I'm assuming this is more of an investment, not so much a trade. It's an investment. So because it's an investment, there's a different thought process. Scalp trading, different thought process. Swing trading, different thought process. Long-term holding, different thought process. All like you have to be aware of all these different variables that come into play when you're doing your thought process. So for here, what I would do is I would wait for this. Well, I would wait for the price action to break this zone. So it has to break this zone. Even though I know I'm going to hold this long term, I want to wait because I could possibly get a better deal if the price goes down. So I would set an alert right here at 0.966. I'd set an alert, and the 4-hour candle must close. We'll say here. But I mean, even if it does come down, hopefully a bounce up. And this is the 4-hour candle. Now, I would not enter now, because what could happen is the price could do this, get rejected, come down, break this level, and then now because it broke that level, now more than likely it's going to come for this liquidity, and then possibly even go lower and trick people into entering the trade thinking that this is the bottom. So I would wait for this. And because we're waiting for this, we would do an entry here, and then once it breaks above this, and then your targets, when you do enter, let's go to a daily. If you wanted to do targets and take profits on the way up, let's do this. So here would be this, okay? So my first target, since this is a longer term thought process trade, my first target would be roughly around 60% if you wanted to do this, 60%. My next target would be roughly around 160% if you want to do that. Then the next target would be roughly around 230%. And these are the ones just to make money really quick. And then this is when it gets very interesting. Now, Control Z. Then your next one would be about 700%. Do I think this will happen? No. Then your next one is about a 11x. So for those who can't see it, the going from bottom to top, 0.966, 1.529. I'm giving off the target levels. 2.466, 3.128, 7.576, 11.381. Do I think it'll hit the top two? I sure don't. Could it? Definitely. But that's my thought process on Theta. Appreciate you guys very much. See here, sun comes up in 10 minutes later. Oh my gosh. Can we go over bullish and bearish engulfing candles? What I would recommend on that, depends on the time frame too, is, and I hate saying this, but it's to Google it. So let's see here. What is an engulfing candle in trading? And it gives you images. So I really do love Investopedia. So Investopedia is amazing. So bullish engulfing pattern, definition, example, and what it means. They also sometimes do a video, like a 1-minute video. It gives you key takeaways, and then it tells you, here's the body, and then here's the next candle that basically takes over this, or it engulfs. So it kind of, the way I remember it or think of it is, remember back in biology, you had a cell and then you had the macro cell that would eat it like a Pac-Man. That's how I kind of look at this. So this is an engulfing candle, but it gives you the information, like what does it tell you? Gives you, different information. Bearish. Oh, gotta sneeze. Gotta sneeze. It just came up. Gotta sneeze. Ooh, that was very dramatic with that very slow fade in, fade out. Oh man, we lost everybody already. Like everybody just, like half the people just dropped. Not sure what happened. But this is what I would strongly recommend. Read up on this and DYOR. But and then if you want to, like, you can just read this stuff right here. You know, it's basically when it takes up the other candle. But that's very important. Let's see here. So theta, we went over theta. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Sin. Appreciate you. So let's go and let's look at this one. This one I don't know. SOLNIC. So I'm assuming it's on radium. We're on the daily. It's looking not too bad. I mean, we're doing higher highs and higher lows. We do have these very aggressive buying and then just dumping, but it doesn't look too bad. It looks like we're at a possible area of a bounce. Again, this is on the daily time frame. So this is, we have to watch for this level. Could you enter now? You could. It's higher risk. Here's our next key level. So all the zeros 2512, and then all the zeros 1767. Let's see here. Jesus Bread says, yeah, but not one of these coins besides basic attention actually has something working. I guess banking with XRP works, but Theta is a real working. YouTube streaming is the future of YouTube. I don't know. There's a lot of futures of YouTube. But I mean, I wish you all the best. I mean, I have a Theta node. I used to. The computer I don't have on anymore. But I would actually stream on Theta TV as well, long time ago, last season. Let's see here. Who said Theta was going to 30? I believe it was Jesus Fred. But see, don't think 30 is possible. I think it's diluted a lot with the unlocks. Crazy how much alts are getting killed. Yeah, and not only that. So here's another thought process too. Like the alts are like so diluted. It's ridiculous. Like last season, we had so many coins to choose from. There was a lot. This season, it's magnified times like 100x. So many coins, all these meme coins and all these other coins that promise to do stuff, but you know, it's really difficult. Let's see. Arizona says, about more tonight. Nice. CJ says, I haven't been buying anything on spot yet because of the market still probably going to drop another 30-40% down to the alts. It's a good price though. Sure is. We'll probably get some words from Trump tomorrow. Been very quiet all week. Yep. It's Friday after all. Very true. Very true. CJ says, see here. Ooh, you have a superpower. You disappeared when you sneezed. That's funny. I believe Theta will be in the top 10. Oof, no. I don't think so. I do not think so at all. While we're talking about the top 10, let's look at the current top 10. Bitcoin, definitely be in the top 10. Ethereum, questionable. USDT, yes, of course, but we won't count that one. XRP, unfortunately, yes, due to Trump and the coin crypto reserve. BNB, I really hope so, because, well, I want them to do really good. So BNB, Solana, I think it will be, but maybe Sui might overpower Solana. I mean, Solana had a nice run already. Can it continue the run? We'll see. Cardano, unfortunately, I don't like Cardano. It takes too long, but they're working with Bitcoin blockchain. And, you know, they were mentioned, I believe, yeah, they were mentioned on the crypto reserve. Doge, I really don't want to see in the top 10. See, Pi, I don't want to see near the top 10. Chainlink, I would love to see in the top 10. There's so many that I would like to see, but I mean, I would like to see DEXs in the top 10. And I do think the DEXs are going to do work. So I would like to see Hyperlink, Jupiter, Radium, BNB, because it's on the BNB blockchain where you can, you know, do certain things. There's a lot of ones that I do like, but yeah, as far as Theta being in the top 10, I don't see it. All right. right, moving on. Let's see here. Joe, have you ever heard of Incentive blockchain? No. Let's see here. When all these coins came out, they delayed unlocks last season in the tokenomics, but now they have lots of unlocks, killing their all-time high potential. Yes, it's probably going to be a couple of months. Possible. Let's go to this one. So we are looking at this right now. It is coming down. We do definitely want to see a bounce. It may come down and take this liquidity. What we definitely don't want to see, we don't want to see the break of this bottom level, all the zeros, 1767, which would be roughly around 40%. We don't want to see that. I wouldn't be mad at this price if it does come down into this zone where this liquidity is sitting to come up. So I would actually wait on this one. I would, if you could, I would set an alert about right here. This is going to be our alert at all the zeros, 2936. And the price I'm looking at might come down to about 15%, 10-15% into this zone, and then potentially bounce up. So this is what I'm looking at, potentially what might happen. But just to be safe, let your alert go off. Then you can enter on this. And man, I would really recommend the daily. Wait for the daily time candle to close, because you may get faked out if you try to go on a lower time frame. Give you a heads up. See here, I don't understand why everybody likes Chainlink. Chainlink's a boss. Chainlink, in my opinion, I always refer to it as the Bitcoin of oracles. An oracle is needed in the oracles. What they do is they verify stuff. They verify whatever the project is trying to do on the blockchain is verified through oracles. Oracles are an essential part of any ecosystem in order for it to work. Now, I could be completely wrong, but this is what I learned from this last season. Not only are they a very strong, powerful oracle that they have a lot of partnerships with, other people, or other people partner with them, they also deal with security. So I think it was like 8 months ago where they were doing, where you had, okay, so let's say you have your ETH on one blockchain and you're going to transfer it to another blockchain. Well, Link has actually done a lot of stuff with security to ensure that it goes there versus maybe getting scammed. There's a lot of things that Chainlink is doing. It's not just an oracle, like it's doing a whole bunch of stuff. And in my opinion, Chainlink will do very, very well. Hopefully, we'll see. Let's see here. It always seems to go with the opposite of Bitcoin. Let's see. Good night, Joe. Gonna eat some tacos and relax. Adios, everyone. Hey, thank you, Kelly, for showing up. Yeah, we're gonna leave in just a little bit too. All right, so that's that one. Let's go to XRP as the last one. XRP. Then we're gonna jam out to some music. XRP. Okay, all-time high. Where? I don't see all-time high. So on this one, it is coming up, which is good. The alert would have been hit. The 4-hour candle would have closed. We would have been in the trade. This one's looking pretty good in my opinion. I do think it's going to come down from here. I think it's going to come down to about 217.86 before potentially going back up. So this is the area we need to watch. If it does not, if it breaks below this level, forget it. We're probably going to take all this liquidity and then some, and then come down for this and potentially even lower. So this is our decision point. All right, let's see here. Chainlink is a monopoly basically, so it's surviving, but it never moves as much, 9% from the time it blows up in like 24 hours. Okay, very nice. All right, so now what we've all been waiting for, I don't know about y'all, but I've been waiting for it, to play the music that talks about the phonies, the fake gurus, the scammers, all that other fun stuff. So let's go ahead and go over there. I do thank you guys very much. Stay tuned. We're going to listen to the music and make sure to put the chat in there so I can be putting up the chat. And if you haven't already, smash the like, follow me, subscribe to the channel. I go over this. I show you how to trade in the most simplistic form without overcomplicating trading. That's all I got. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition. and we'll see you on the next video. Take care, guys. Let's make this money.
Trading in the building, yeah. Warning you about the fake gurus. They talking riddles, but we see through it. Let's break it down so they can't fool you. Fake gurus won't teach, they just tax your hope. Sell you a dream, got you tied in a rope. Say they got knowledge, but they won't share. Unless you pay up, then maybe they care. New traders tricked, caught in the scheme. Guru already left, but they selling a dream. Are you still in? Yeah, they acting so bold, but they ran scared when the market got cold. They flipped the script, never take a stand, saying price might drop or maybe it'll advance. No plan A, just a web of lies. So no matter what, they acting wise. Fake gurus play both sides, never wrong, just switching tides. Saying up, saying down, but never tell you how to break it down. They trick new traders, acting all smooth. Already left, but playing it cool. Trade intuition keeps it real. No shady deals. They trade like a noob when it comes to risk management. When the trade starts to go the wrong way, they cancel it. Selling the hype while you beg and please. Talk about 3-to-1 risk management, but they never show. Only post profits when markets blow. 3-to-1 risk, but they cash out fast. Preaching patience, but can't even last. See them clap when they finally win, like it's luck, not discipline. Real traders move with precision, while fake gurus keep you in a prison. Echo chambers can't ask why. One real question, and you're denied. Fake gurus play both sides, never wrong, just switching tides. Saying up, saying down, but never tell you how to break it down. They trick new traders, acting all smooth. Already left, but playing it cool. Trade intuition keeps it real. No shady deals. Trade intuition, keep it raw. No gimmicks, just real law. Charts don't lie, just read the game. Price action speaks, forget the fame. No Rolex, no fancy ride, just discipline. We let the skill decide. If you wanna learn, you ain't gotta pay. Daily streams, I teach the way. They call themselves pros, but they scared to hold. Only chase trends when the move unfolds. No real plan, just talking disguise. Make sure they win no matter the side. They love the hype, they love the shine. Tricking new traders all the time. Trade intuition, breaking it down. No flex, just truth all over town. Fake gurus play both sides, never wrong, just switching tides. Saying up, saying down, but never tell you how to break it down. They trick new traders, acting all smooth. Already left, but playing it cool. Trade intuition, keep it real. No shady deals. Yeah, they talk big, but they can't trade. Trade intuition, see through the shade. No flex, no hype, just skill. Now go study them charts, because this is not a drill. Trade intuition with daily live streams. Learning for free doesn't have to be a dream.
All right, got one more song. You're gonna love this one.
Yo, they selling dreams but never back it up. Talk a big game but never stack it up. If you ask the wrong question, they acting all tense. Cause deep down, they know they lack common sense. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Fake gurus won't teach you less you pay that fee. They ain't trading, just selling some false belief. They got echo chambers all filled with clones. Not in agree, don't think on your own. Asking real questions, watch them get mad. Talking circles when they don't understand. Tricking new traders with hype and some lies. Showing rented cars, flexing fake lifestyles. Fake gurus won't teach you, gotta pay to play. Acting like pros, but they trading in replay. Don't ask questions, they dodge and deflect. Cause it might just expose what they don't know yet. Echo chambers, just hype and noise. Tricking new traders with rented toys. Trade intuition keeps it real, no flex, just facts. Trade intuition, put the truth on the track. They promise riches, they promise gold. But where's the proof? They never show. Just a flashy site, a paid group. Same old scam, man. You know the name that rhymes with scam. They don't trade, they just post receipts. Screenshots crop so you can't see the heat. Acting like bosses, acting like kings. But without their sign-ups, they ain't got a thing. Fake gurus won't teach you, gotta pay to play. Acting like pros, but they trading in replay. Don't ask questions, they dodge and deflect. Cause it might just expose what they don't know yet. Echo chambers, just hype and noise. Tricking new traders with rented toys. Trade intuition keeps it real, no flex, just facts. Trade intuition, put the truth on the track. They don't want you to think, they just want you cash. Feeding you lies so their pockets get fat. But trade intuition is here to change that, to show you the way. With daily live streams, not a dream. Forget the noise, focus on skill, price action's the key. That's how you build, keep it simple, no magic plan. Just patience, discipline, a real trader's stand. Yeah. No flex in here, I don't need to pretend. No rented cars, just charts and trends. You wanna grow, then put in the grind. Forget the scams, develop your mind. No shortcuts, no magic key, just risk control and strategy. Trade intuition teaches for free. Live streams on deck while they just sell you dreams and a false success. Fake gurus won't teach you, gotta pay to play. Acting like pros, but they trading in replay. Don't ask questions, they dodge and deflect, cause it might just expose what they don't know yet. Echo chambers, just hype and noise. Tricking new traders with rented toys. Trade intuition keeps it real, no flex, just facts. Trade intuition, put the truth on the track. Yeah, don't let them trick you. Don't get scammed. Watch out for the scammy cup and handy.
The scammy cup in handy. Watch out for that, guys. All right, that's all I got. I do thank you so much. We'll see you in the next video. Until then, as always, let's make this money. Take care, guys. See you soon.